This is going to be the honest truth and the truth only, and it might hurt.
Wait, what?
When I'm feeling sexy, I'm sexy times 1,000.
I thought, I have got to bring out some Magic Mike hips here. I have got to show them what I can do.
I've always wanted to play the one that got possessed.
Imagine waking up next to that in the evening or something. I touched her ring and that's it.
How could you touch her ring?
That sounds so wrong.
Oh my god, that's... Right, cut.
Hey guys, it's Ekin-Su and Curtis here, and we're chatting all things Love Island All-Stars with the Cosmo UK. Hope you enjoy, guys.
So, what made you go on the show on the second time?
I'm a hopeless romantic and need help, Ekin. That's what it was.
What?
No, I don't know. You know what? I felt like I was in a really good position in my life, and I thought to myself, I did enjoy the first time going on Love Island, but it didn't quite work out for me. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's have some fun again. Let's go in open-minded and actually willing to really find someone. And I'm happy I went in with that little mindset because it allowed us to actually go through a full, proper journey of Love Island and like be tested, experience everything, and then leave with you. So
Yeah.
It's sort of like, I'm happy that I had that mindset. So it was just pure open-mindedness and thought, sod it, let's have some fun.
I
We had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Too much fun.
Yeah. Also, broke down and cried. Got a drink thrown over me. But I got payback on Ekin for this because on the flight, I'm not going to lie, I had a red wine next to me.
By accidentally, the red wine went all over my left leg. What's a surprise?
Full glass, lovely red wine. Not
Just
wasted.
before we got packed as well at the airport.
I know, that was so bad actually.
Luckily,
that
my
was.
trousers were the colour of the wine-ish, so I kind of got away with it.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually messed up and did that. I actually felt really bad for you as well.
But do you feel better now because we're equal now, you know what I mean?
No, because I never intended on getting you back. I never wanted to do that.
But I felt bad after doing it too, so... Although I didn't get you wet, really, but... Anywho, your turn. You can ask me a question.
All right, what impressions did you have of me before All Stars? That's what I want to know.
So...
Did you know me? Did you not know me?
I...
Be truthful, fully truthful.
This is going to be the honest truth and the truth only, and it might hurt.
Wait, what? No, don't be that truthful then, no.
I never liked you, Curtis. I'm joking.
It's completely fake between us.
No, I knew of you.
How did you know of me?
Because of your season, and I remember Amy saying, I came here to tell you that I loved you. And I just remember that clip being very iconic in your dance and you making coffees for everyone. And I just thought to myself, that's how I remembered you, because your season was very iconic, I'm going to say, and mine, by the way. Two of the best and most watched seasons. And yeah, like for me, I'm glad I didn't know you because like I just known you like I would just didn't like an outsider, brand new, no judgments, no sort of like history.
Bar the coffee man.
But you know when the Danielle situation happened, I was like, I hope he's learnt his lesson from his previous season because I don't want to be Amy 2.0 in here.
No, and well, you're definitely not, and you definitely weren't. And I did kiss somebody in that Amy situation as well.
True that, true story.
So yes, I didn't kiss anybody or hold hands.
Yeah.
I touched her ring and that's it.
How could you touch her ring?
That's
How dare you? Right, we're over.
That sounds so wrong. I didn't do it.
Oh my god, that's... Right, cut.
I knew of you just because of the odd Instagram clip and this and that. But I've never been an avid Love Island watcher. I've never been on your socials. I've never seen any of the work you've done or anything. I've just seen you from the odd clip. And I think it was good because it didn't give me too much preconceptions of you at all. I could come in and just get to know you. I knew that you were fiery because I'd seen them type of clips, but I didn't know anything else about you. And I think that really worked for us. Because it sort of made me peel back your layers.
You definitely did. And I feel like for you did see those fiery clips. And I think naturally, if I was to see a clip, someone I don't know, and it's just screaming, you know, in the villa to their partner.
But I only literally saw like one or something. I remember, I think you and your ex were just shouting at each other, like the whole actor, that
You're
thing.
a liar, actress.
Yeah.
Get the out.
Yeah. You still looked hot there, that's all I will say.
Oh, thanks, babes. Yeah. Which challenge did you enjoy the most and least? That's a good question.
Right, the challenge I enjoyed the most were two of them. One, the talent show, definitely, because your piano playing was unbelievable. And I got to do a little bit of proper dancing as well. And then I've got to say the heart rate challenge as well. Love it. One of my favourite things in the villa, purely because everyone is so scared to do it. Like, they are panicking left, right and centre beforehand. Like, all the boys were coming to me saying, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? I was trying to create routines up for them. But then as soon as they've done it and finished it, they are like over the moon. People love it, and it's the best experience in the villa. And also getting to see your performance. Because on TV, you've only seen, I'm going to say, half of it.
PG version.
And let me tell you now, it was wild. Like, you saw on TV was wild. It was wild on there.
Plus, if no one was by the fire pit, you would have had a wilder performance. But you got to remember there's other people watching. And
I'll take it. I loved it either way.
I know you did.
You took me off my chair and we went for it. What did you do to get yourself ready for that performance?
I think for me...
I need to know for when I go on tour.
I think for me, it's not so much of a performance or sort of like getting into a feeling. It's who I am, and take it or love it. I'm a bit like Marmite. It might be too much for some people, but that's who I am. And even in private, like, I am very passionate and I am quite exaggerated. And when I'm feeling sexy, I'm sexy times 1,000. Like, I'm really in that moment, and I'm really like, no one exists in that moment.
Nah, you're only too much for weak-minded people. Nah, you're not too much.
That's why, like, you know, I literally blanked out on the challenge, and every man just, apart from my man, obviously, just was like a shadow figure. I
remember, because I was sat pretty much next to, I think it was Ron.
Yeah, you were.
Ron was sat next to me, and what you did to Ron, you obviously gave him a little
a shimmy on my...
shimmy in his face. I've never seen someone's face react how his did. He was shocked. I mean, like he'd just seen a ghost. He was like a little kid at Christmas. It was unbelievable.
Bless him.
Yeah, it's like he's never seen like a hot woman do something to him. I'm sure he has, but
he's never seen Ekin-Su. Yeah. There's a difference now, guys.
I knew as soon as they said it's a heart rate challenge, I just knew that they're going to give me a King Julian lookalike outfit. I was just prepared.
King Julian.
In the back of my mind, what I was thinking was, right, give me a Magic Mike outfit and give me some Magic Mike music. I just knew that wasn't going to happen. I just knew they're going to make me do the samba in a pair of hot pants and a bloody feathered hat.
The same song.
Yeah.
The same dance.
But I wanted to do it slightly different this year, so I was going to open it the same, and that's how I did with my samba. But then I thought to myself, after seeing your performance, I thought, I have got to bring out some Magic Mike hips here. I have got to show them what I can do.
When you came back with the slide, and then everyone jumped and screamed, and I just went... I think I passed out, and it was cloud nine.
The boys had me going there, them shouting, "We want more, we want more." I went into showman mode, and I was like, "Let's do this."
I loved it.
Like, my knees are scarred.
Yeah,
like I have got
his knees are gone.
They blistered up. It ripped all the skin off them. It was scabs for the rest of the whole Love Island journey. Like, you must have seen it on TV. People must have. Have to have. Like, all my knees were screwed, and I've just managed to get rid of the scabbing now. But I think I've got some scars.
If he has scars for life, at least we remember of that moment forever.
Yeah.
You know, I still have a scar from my villa. That's from 2022. The tongs burnt me. Gem Owen by accidentally with the tongs, but still have that.
How did she burn you?
Accident. Accidents happen, guys. But yeah.
Gets
that might
heated
be like
in
that.
the villa. It does, yeah.
Literally.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I've got one.
Oh. Why am I worried now?
Which other couple did you see genuine chemistry between?
Oh. None. Next question. So, no. I'm joking. I saw genuine chemistry between... I knew Luca a lot more than Grace. I do feel like Luca has a genuine connection to Grace. I feel like he does like her. He really does like her.
I see that.
Yeah, he puts that on a plate for her, really.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I'm going to say, yeah, Luca and Grace. That's what I'm going to say.
I would say me and Curtis.
Yeah.
Scrap
my answer. I say me and Curtis.
I
thought he said me and Curtis.
Because you know what? I don't know when I'm not involved in other people's relationships, and I don't want to make a comment on that. So for me, this is real, and yeah. Yeah,
from an outside perspective, obviously, like from looking in on them, I think everyone had chemistry. You know, everyone does like each other and stuff.
Yeah, you got to like. You can't just fake it in there for 5 weeks. I mean,
God, you'd lose the plot.
Yeah, you'd go crazy.
You actually would.
Yeah.
That'd be too hard.
I wanted to leave at some point. And when I saw the Daniel thing, I was like, I'm gone. Like, if you're going to stay with her, I'm gone. There's no point me being here. the other guys wouldn't do anyway. It's just
No,
there.
it was always in my mind. Whenever I thought to myself, who am I going to recouple up with? Even when I was starting to get to know at the start, it was always you in my mind.
Really?
The whole time, yeah. It genuinely
What was the whole point of the whole thing then? You should have just stayed with me the whole
No,
time.
because you're well, and that just the time period of it really, and then it just made me realise that it's definitely you 100%. But like, if I always just kept saying, if there's a recoupling right this second, who am I going to choose? And it was you every time. So that was sort of like the mindset, and then
You cute.
things just get dragged out in there sometimes, don't they?
Oh, tell me about it.
Yes, they do. They do.
Look,
But
your
we're gonna
turn. Go on.
swiftly move on from that now, though. That's in the past.
True.
And it brought us where we are. Right, what made you give me another chance after the drink throwing situation? Ooh, I am intrigued on this.
What made me give you another chance is, I'm not going to lie.
The heart rate challenge!
Hey, well done.
My-
It was the whole dance. And I'm not going to lie. Who would have thought a dance actually resolves everything? Because I've never felt the emotion of sitting there, feeling really annoyed and hurt by someone. But then as soon as he does a performance, I've literally forgotten everything, and I adore him.
And
So-
my whole performance was focused on you as well.
So
I
please.
did my little
No,
bits
you
with each girl,
definitely
but
did.
it was focused on you.
And
Yeah.
if we ever have arguments, and I don't want that, but if we do, please always give me the rumba
yeah.
dance in the bedroom, and then we can make up and we'll be fine.
The dance of love. She calls it the Rambo, and Luca always calls the jive the chives as well. What's
And
up
I
with
call
these
you
names?
Curtin instead of Curtis sometimes.
No, stop calling me that.
It's like
all the-
Casey in the Villa again.
All the boys called me Curtin in the villa. I don't even know where it came from.
Curtin.
Do you even know where it came from?
Cartoon.
I think they
Is it
said
a character? So
I
it's like a
think it is,
cartoon
but I
character?
don't know. Can someone comment and tell me what it actually is?
Please
Yeah.
do. Curtin.
Because I actually don't even know where it come from, but I just allowed them to call me whatever they
It's
wanted.
so funny. We love it.
Right, let me go in with another one.
Go on.
Ooh, this is a good one. I'm intrigued actually on this. What lessons will you take from the second villa experience?
Oh, wow. That's a very good question. I would say what I would learn from the second time is you can't ever change who you are. You definitely learn from your mistakes. I've always been who I am, but probably an improved version of myself. I've actually got into my head more second time than I did in the first time. And I've learned that because of the industry that I have been in, going into a big show again scares me. So I kind of got into my own head and I was overthinking everything. And it was just like, yeah, it was scary. And I think you need to kind of be on your own and be strong. And you're not there to make friends, and I keep saying this, you're not there for seasonal girlfriends, and you're there to find the love of your life. No one is brother and sister in there. When everyone says we're family, I'm like, hang on a minute, we met 3 days ago. So you kind of do have to be selfish, and I was selfish and I went with what I wanted, and look at us. So you can make friends, but you need to remember you have your friends on the outside too. That's what I will say.
Ekin for president. Go on.
Vice President, please.
I'd say mine is the fact that if you are being genuinely yourself and trying to actually forget about everyone else and trying not to overthink a situation, life is actually quite easy sometimes. Like, that's what it made me realise in there, and it allowed me to enjoy the process and have fun,
Yeah.
and actually open up to really getting a connection with you.
Yeah.
Like, by not overthinking situations, not thinking about the outside world, and just being true to myself. So always be true to yourself, and then therefore you'll go through life happy and content, and you'll be able to sleep at night. I'd say that's one big thing I learned.
Really well said.
Bar all the food I've eaten since coming out, and I need to get back in the gym.
Make that too.
No, you look great. You genuinely, you put no weight on in the villa.
Dude, I was the only one scoffing my face
All
every
right,
night.
let's give them a little insider. What was your favourite food in the villa?
Crisps with the bread with sour sauce with chocolate
No,
in it.
sweet chili sauce.
Sweet
you
chili
had.
sauce, crisps,
Oh my
jam,
God.
and chocolate. I was crazy in there.
She's not even joking. I'm like, at the end of each evening, it's like sometimes 4 a.m. when we get to bed and stuff, so we're knackered, aren't we? And everyone gets starving in the evening, and all I would see is Ekin in the kitchen ramming her face with toast full of crisps with sweet chili sauce on
And then
it.
there'll be like a mid-argument, and I'd have to quickly like clean up my mouth and go and join the argument. It was crazy, and my mouth stunk. But you know what? My man likes my cheesy breath, so I'm very grateful. Okay, here's a question for you. Right. Was there anyone that you knew before the villa that came across differently in a good or a bad way in the villa?
I didn't really know anyone that was going in, to be fair. I'm going to have to say India, because she did my series, and in my series, I don't really remember talking to her that much. I felt like she was quite closed, where in this one, I felt like she came out of a shell a little bit after, like, the first couple of days. So it was nice. So it was nice to see her come out of her shell. Yeah, I would say, actually, yeah. And nice to have, like,
it's such a shame
bigger
she went
conversations
early,
with
honestly.
her. Yeah, it is, to be fair. She was lovely.
Yeah, really nice girl. Got along well with her.
Yeah, so I'd say her, but bar that, I didn't really know anyone else going in.
Yeah. I would say probably Luca for me, because we've done the same series together. And, you know, Luca in my series was, I think, like, you know, he was with Gemma at the time and I was with my ex, but I feel like it's just nice to see Luca happy, and I'm just proud that he found someone. So yeah, I think definitely for me, he's definitely come out of his shell more on my season and just been himself and been vulnerable, which is lovely to see.
Actually, Luca did go on a big journey in there, and that's what I loved about him, to be fair. Because like week one, he was true to himself. He didn't fancy anyone. He basically just said it how it was.
He could have played the game and just, you know, but he was very real to himself, and he stuck there until he found the right connection.
Yeah, I didn't know him beforehand, but I do have to respect him for that, to be fair. He did stick to his guns, and then once someone came in that he did like, he went with her.
Exactly. So. Were you surprised by the way any situations played out? Be honest, come on, this is all about honesty is policy, and, you know, this is a safe space.
No, I wasn't surprised, really. I feel like I read most situations that could have happened in there. The Harriet and Ronnie saw that coming from the moment she came in. Casey and Gabs, they were just smooth sailing from the start, and she tends to stay out of drama, so I didn't think drama would come to them too much. Sammy and Elma. Maybe surprised how they handled situations, but bar that, that's that.
Yeah, I would probably say exactly the same as you know. Thing is, we're very alike, so, like, I can read people, I have a gut feeling, and so does Curtis. So, like, me and Curtis would have days where we would sit there and observe the whole island and observe different couples. We wouldn't even speak, but we'd look at each other and we'd be like, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, you know. On our free time, we actually kiss a lot. I don't know how much is shown, but I can't stop kissing Curtis, like, all the time.
Actually,
touching, kissing, hugging again, in the kitchen, either Curtis and I snacking, or he makes me a coffee, or blueberries, frozen blueberry, or just something.
The day is, let me run you through like a typical day. So the day is split, I always think, into like 3 days worth of stuff. You wake up in the morning, probably around 10 a.m.-ish, 11, and then we have our chats before breakfast, and I'll always try and make Ekin a coffee before we do any of the chats.
Always, even if we're on bad terms, he'll make me a coffee, which was beautiful.
I walk past you either like an iced coffee or a hot coffee, so I'd always ask which one you wanted. And then we'd have our little chats outside, and then lunchtime would happen. And then we have a little bit of off period, and then we go straight into the afternoon, which is pretty much day 2. And then it is loads more chats of what's gone on. Who do you want to talk to if it's at the start of the run? Or for Ekin, in my case, it would be just get to know each other a bit more, have some fun, chill on the beanbags, chill in the pool, play some games and stuff. And be just,
we like
flirty.
to people watch as well. Yes. Sometimes me and Curtis will sit there with our sunglasses, we'll watch the other couples.
It literally
just bickering or just seeing them, you know. I just love observing people in there, you know.
And then you've got
they probably watch us too, so what else is there to do, you know?
Then you got the evening, and we would just have a couple of wines, chill out, and have some fun.
But I did feel like, I've got to get this out my chest.
Oh.
I felt like we were so... I don't know if you felt like you were a part of the group, but I always loved everyone, and I never looked at anything until now. I did feel like there was a sort of separation with us, with the other couples, and it was coming out in the games, and I felt like there was just something that I just didn't click with us, and I thought, is it because we're more mature? Is it because we're old-fashioned, I guess, a little bit of our mindsets, and we don't enjoy what they do? So I kind of did feel that separation.
I'd say for me, all the boys were big footballers. They know everything about football. I know nothing about football. So that's what maybe... There wasn't a separation, as included in everything, but there was a lot of football chats, and I don't have a clue about football.
So glad you don't like football.
I'm awful at it, yeah. Unless I'm going to watch Bolton Wanderers. Come on, Bolton! Yes! No, I think I've given her an ick supporting
I've never
Bolton.
had a nick until now. Joking, I'd never have a nick from you.
Actually, when people ask me what's my icks and stuff, I normally say hygiene and stuff. But to be fair, you do not have bad hygiene whatsoever. But even like if there was another ick, I just don't think you'd give me it. To be fair, do you know when you like someone, your icks sort of change. They don't give you an ick.
That's actually true because when I was in bed with you, like, you know, the day after the finals.
Do we need to discuss what's about to be
Close
said?
your ears, parents. Yeah. No, I actually smelt you, like it wasn't your perfume, it was your own body odour, and it was really attractive, and I really felt safe sleeping next to that
My
smell.
pheromones, yeah.
No, you don't. It really made
Bar
me...
the night after the final, we were sat in bed together. I stunk. I was like, I smelled myself, and it was bad.
It was actually really sexy. I really liked it, and I felt like I fell asleep because of his smell. It was really nice and comforting.
That's when I know I really because of it more than fell asleep next to it.
Always, don't be so hard on yourself.
As we are both from performing backgrounds, acting and dancing, could you imagine ever working together on the front, like in stage or anything like that?
If we can do it here, we can do it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I'm in two situations here. One, I'd love to perform with you and do something because I love doing that and it'd be amazing. But two, I'd also love to actually just be watching you on stage. Because I find it really attractive and like really awesome when someone's doing something they love, and I know you love doing that. I saw
the way you looked at me when I was playing.
So
piano.
I'd love to like be in the audience watching you on stage, but also I would love to do a show with you as well.
So how do we do that? Maybe we organise something for me to do on stage, and then we do our own thing. So then I can watch you, you can watch me, take turns.
You could do a short stint in something, maybe like a month or something in it, because I know that you're very busy on other elements, and I think that'd be cool. And then I can come and watch a lot, and then we do our own little thing for a month. That could be a plan.
I'd watch you every night.
Hit us up, guys, if you're listening.
West End hashtag musicals or thrillers or...
what would you want to do?
Call me crazy, but I really want to act in a thriller film as the woman, the wife, who has had trauma in the past and has several personality disorders and, you know, acts very innocent but really has a really dark mind and, yeah.
Why am I slightly worried now? I'm joking.
I just can get into I find characters like that interesting. I just get intrigued.
I'm going to be careful on what I say here, but I could see you playing that character.
A serial killer.
Yeah, I could.
But I've always wanted to play the you know, the monster or the ghost or like something that's like hypnotized or like
like you're possessed.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play the one that got possessed. Like I can do a really good like.
So imagine waking up next to that in the evening or something. Right, okay. Where were there any situations in there that you wish you played out differently?
No.
That wish played out differently? No.
Absolutely not. Thank
Butterfly
God
effect.
Daniel came in. Thank Daniel.
Yeah, that was Daniel. Have I missed a day in here? What's going on? Was this on the boys' day out? Did the bombshell come in and you're not telling me or something?
Sorry, it's been a long day. Thank God Danielle came in.
Go on, Daniel.
Stop it. And I just would never change anything. I would never change anything in there because everything was amazing. Even the lows felt good and even the highs felt good. And when you have lows, you don't know what the highs mean. And when you have the highs, you don't know what the lows mean. So thank you for everything.
Preach. Amen to that. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it's sort of butterfly effect. Something changed. We wouldn't have ended up here today. Or as strong anyway. So yeah. Have you seen any rumours about our time in the villa that you want to set straight?
What sort of rumours? I can get into detail.
So there are a few. Okay. Our PR team's thinking, no, shut up, shut up, shut up.
No, because you know why? Opinions don't matter to us, and I think there's always going to be rumours. There was rumours about me 6 years ago from colleagues I worked in finance, and there's going to be rumours now, so Sodom.
Yeah.
Because we know what the facts are, and there will always be opinions, and you are your main character of your story, and no one else is, and they can keep writing the scenarios, but hey, guess what? You're the narrative. Narrative,
yeah.
That's what he said, so.
Yeah, I like it. I'll take that. Right, okay, what's the next thing that we're going to do as a couple? What do you want to do the next thing?
Hashtag propose to me. I'm kidding. No, that's too early. But
that is too early.
I'm joking.
But who knows what the future holds?
You say that a lot. You've said that in a lot of your previous interviews years ago. You always say, who knows what the future holds. It's Curtis's favourite line.
I've got a couple of things I really want to do with you.
Okay. You go first.
Right. Okay. So, big thing on the cards for us is a big spa day. I know we've spoken about that a few times, so we're going to do a spa day. I know you want to do something for my birthday, so I can't wait for that, but that doesn't have to be rushed whatsoever, whenever. And then also go for some sushi. Also get some nice desserts. Also get a Chinese takeaway and watch a film at home. So they're all of the things that we need to sort of do. Oh,
and go to a theme park.
Yeah. Alton Towers or Thorpe
Never
Park.
been.
Yeah, she's never been to Alton Towers. So I need to take Alton Towers. I always go on a yearly trip with my best mate, so that's another date that we've got to do. And then also afternoon tea at the Ritz. Finish with a nice little cigar and whiskey in the cigar lounge, and then just a day drinking session for the rest of the day. And a bit of bougie shopping in Selfridges. That's another date that we've got to do. But we'll do it on the same day as the
everything
Ritz.
Curtis said, I agree, so that's my opinion too.
So that's pretty much this whole next month of what we're going to be doing, really, I feel. Yeah.
That's a busy month.
Oh, and I want to take you racing as well.
Oh, please.
That's
I really want to go.
I need to take her on a track day because I do a lot of like driving in cars, and she loves theme parks and like adrenaline stuff like that. So I want to take her in a car and show her how that feels to go around a track.
I've met a man that literally enjoys everything I love. This is like unreal.
I went camping as well, but maybe we'll wait until
Glamping,
summer.
maybe.
Yeah, she said, right. She says she loves camping, and this was one of the things that we gelled on. And I said this in my first speech, and I do believe she loves camping.
I do like camping.
I just think there's a slightly different element of what she thinks camping is to what I think camping is. Because any bug you saw in the villa, you were screaming and running away. So I'm just saying, if we go camping, I don't feel like it's going to be able to be in the complete wild. I feel like it needs to be in a 5-star hotel, possibly.
As long as we're not camping in somewhere like Texas where there's UFOs and aliens, I don't mind because I believe in them and I want them to genuinely abduct us. So that's fine. But if there's bears and lions and bugs, I won't be there.
I wasn't worried about the bears and lions. We live in England, but the bugs and stuff, that's going to be there. Don't worry, I'll save you. I'll fend them off. I got you.
Thank you for having us today with Cosmo, and we've really enjoyed answering questions between me and Curtis, and hopefully catch up with you guys soon. Bye.